have opening the door. So you're going to open the door of the arm, palm is facing in. Your band is in the door about elbow height. You're going to open and close. And keep the wrists stacked on the forearm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you're going to turn around and do the other side. Again, palm facing in towards your midline, open, and keep your elbow by your side. Don't let this happen with the elbow. Keep it down and by your side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Then we're going to go to low rows. So you're going to take your either knot your TheraBand and use a knot, or use the door stop, and you're going to put that in your door. And then you're going to hold on, palms facing inward. And take this off. All right, palms facing inward. And you're going to pull in for a low row. And 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and good. We're now going to go to lat pull downs. So I'm going to take this out. Turn this a little bit to face this way. You'll bring your stool or your ottoman to the door. And you could also sit on the floor if you wanted to. So palms are facing forward and you're going to pull to a W. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7. For this one, you want a little bit of a heavier tube or TheraBand. 9, 10, 11, 12, and carefully extend. And we'll move on to the next one, which I call T pulls here. So you can move your stool or your ottoman up to the wall, and you can have a seat on your chair and press your back up to the wall. And then you're going to hold your palms down. I'm going to go a little bit, I want a little bit less tension, so I'm going to open it up a little bit. And then you're going to pull to a T shape. 1, keeping your arms straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. After that, we'll go into our draw a sword. So I'm going to move this here. Okay. Then you're going to take not a real heavy band for this one, a lighter one. And I'm going to attach my door piece. Actually, I'm just going to use this. Okay. I'm going to put it toward the bottom of the door. A little actually between the bottom and the middle. So maybe about hip height. I'm going to move this a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to pretend that you are drawing a sword. So it probably will be slack when you've got your hand by your pocket, and then you're going to lead with elbow, open up, and cross. Lead with elbow, open up. And on this one, it's really important that you keep your wrist straight. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you're going to turn around to go to the other side. Again, bring your hand by your pocket and lead with the elbow, draw it out. Keep that wrist stacked on the forearm. 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right, one last one. This is called serratus. Serratus is a muscle right here, and these are wall glides. You could do this with no weight. I will be using a really lightweight loop. It's the lightest one that I have. You could make one. You could tie your tubing in a knot or your TheraBand in a knot, and you could make one. You want probably something pretty light. And I'm going to take this and bring it here. And we're going to take a peek. Let's see. Let me make it a little bit higher. Okay, so you're going to press your elbows into the wall, and you should feel some muscles under here working. Remember, you can do this with or without the band. So you're going to press your elbows into the wall, and then you're going to slowly glide them while pressing them in, and then bring them back down. And glide, press in, and glide, bring them down. Pressing in, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And carefully bringing them down. Okay, so those are your 6 rotator cuff exercises. You have your rotator cuff, which is the opening the door. Okay, you have your T pulls with your back against the wall and you're pulling your arms open to a T shape. You have your lat pulls to make a W. Low rows, pulling your elbows into your waistline. Draw a sword. And your serratus wall glides. You can do 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps, and you can do those 2 or 3 times a week. Thank you.